They said unsubscribing was harmless, but every time someone leaves my YouTube channel, they vanish. This is my story, and whatever you do, don't unsubscribe. My name is Mark Ethan Caldwell. I used to be a husband, a writer, and a normal guy with a 9-to-5. Now I'm the host of a cursed YouTube channel, and the last thing keeping me awake is fear. It started about a year ago in Cedar Creek, California, a small town you've probably never heard of unless you follow Noir. I launched the channel after losing my job. My wife had already left, saying I'd lost my mind from lack of sleep. Maybe she was right. See, I started having dreams. Not just any dreams, they were premonitions. I saw people die before it happened. And every time I posted a story about one of those dreams, someone in real life would disappear. At first, it felt like some twisted coincidence. My video about the Confessor, an old legend from Cedar Creek, went viral overnight. People loved the mystery. They loved me. Then came the river woman, forgive me, the missing corpse. That last one changed everything. The video uploaded at 3:17 a.m. I remember because that's when the church bell used to ring before it burned down. I woke up to thousands of comments, people claiming the place from my dream was real. Some even said they'd driven by Cedar Creek Bridge and seen police lights. And then, the numbers started dropping. People were unsubscribing. At first I thought it was just backlash. Maybe my stories had gone too far. But then Detective Hensley knocked on my door. She said the body they found by the river matched my video, down to the carvings on the tree, the rope, the word forgive. She asked how I knew. I didn't have an answer. Days later, she came back, pale, shaken. She told me 3 of my subscribers were missing. Their usernames were still in my comments section. The same ones that said unsubscribed right before they vanished. That's when I checked my analytics. Every person who unsubscribed had gone missing within 48 hours. I tried to stop posting. I deleted everything. But the dreams didn't stop. They got louder, like something wanted to be seen. The channel kept coming back, even when I deleted it. Videos uploaded themselves, ones I didn't record, titles I never wrote, The Dreamer's Curse, The Watcher, The Writer Never Sleeps. That's when I started seeing him, a man in a black hood standing in the fog outside my window. His head was shaved, and on his right wrist, a spider tattoo. He never moved, just watched. I told Detective Hensley, but she didn't believe me. She thought I was unraveling, that the guilt of my wife leaving had broken me. But then she called me one night. Her voice was trembling. She said, "Mark, the unsubscribed list is growing. People are dying. Your stories, they're all coming true." That's when I realized the truth. I wasn't predicting death, I was writing it. The dreams weren't visions, they were instructions. The more I wrote, the more the line between fiction and reality blurred. Then came the night of the storm. My TV turned on by itself. Static filled the room. A figure appeared on screen, the hooded man, the watcher. He leaned forward and whispered through the static, "The writer never sleeps." And then, behind him, I saw something worse, my own face reflected in the glass. When I woke up, it was 3:17 a.m. again. The same time, the same bell that doesn't exist anymore. A new video had posted automatically, "Do not unsubscribe." The comments were terrified, people saying they'd seen the hooded man, others claiming they'd heard voices whispering from their phones. That morning, Hensley called. She said there was another body, found near Cedar Creek Bridge, with a note tied to a tree. It read, "He who watches is next." I told her I didn't understand. She told me to stay home, but I didn't listen. I went into the woods alone. Thunder rolled overhead. I found a fresh grave, half covered by leaves, the same grave from my dream. I called Hensley, but all I heard was static. Then a whisper from her end, "You're the next to die, dreamer." When I opened my eyes, I was back in my bedroom. Mud on my hands, mud on the floor, water running in the bathroom, footsteps. A voice said, "You shouldn't have gone to the woods." I froze. There was someone in my kitchen, and when I looked through the keyhole, I saw myself. He looked at me with hollow eyes. The same spider tattoo on his wrist. The Watcher wasn't real. He was me. Now I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of my subscribers. The ones who vanished. The ones who unsubscribed. And last night I saw something new. A cabin deep in the woods. A flickering lantern. Someone sitting at a desk, writing on a notepad. He turned around and smiled. On the desk in front of him was a page that read, "The dreamer always wakes before they die." When I woke up, the counter on my channel had dropped again. 3 more gone, and 1 new comment under my latest video. I told you not to unsubscribe. Please, if you like my stories, subscribe so you will be notified when we release the next one.